Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. I your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. If you're new right on over here, special welcome. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning and you're still here, manners and respect. Now, on today's episode of the Jamaican cooking journey, we are going to be sharing with you how to prepare some good body oats porridge. Yeah, good body oats porridge. Why it's going to be a good body oats porridge? Follow me. Stick and stay. Now, right here, I've got some whole grain oats, and I'm going to be using 3 milk in this porridge. I'm going to be using my coconut milk, and you know, normally I would do my grated coconut. I would use a green one for this. But I'm showing you who don't have the access to the actual coconut nut, how you can do it. I'm going to be using an evaporated milk, or not, probably not all, some evaporated milk. And I'm going to be using a condensed milk for a sweetener. These are not washed as yet. This is washed because I'm going to be using this as the liquid to cook the oats. So I'm using old-fashioned oats, and quick oats wouldn't be a plus, but if you want to use it, you use it. So I am going to be putting some oats in this pot. And I'm going to be estimating it at about probably 2 cups of oats. I think this would be good. So I'm gonna pour my coconut milk, and I could just probably use a little water to rinse my tin, which would be no harm. And I'm gonna be putting on my porridge right there, my oats and my coconut milk. It's not yet porridge. So this is what we have. You're gonna start it on the medium. And looking at the coconut milk, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using 1 can of this with water as to, you know, thin out the coconut milk a little more. Our flame is there, so let's go get the other, let's go get the coconut, the water, the same amount of water as the coconut milk. I'll soon come. Okay, same amount of water, and I think I'll only be putting in a half. Okay. So, I'm using the coconut milk to cook because the coconut milk needs to cook. I don't know about the tin ones. I am not going to take any chance with it. It's the very first I'll be using a tin coconut milk. But I'm using it to show you, because sometimes, Miss Debbie, I'm showing you, just use your regular coconut tin milk if you can't get the nut of itself. Okay? So, I'm using it as the liquid because the old-fashioned oats need about 5 to 7 or 10 minutes, some of them, to cook. The coconut milk needs that same amount of time. So I'm putting it on with my milk, and I'm on the medium. So you want to continue stirring until it comes to a boil. When it comes to a boil, you'll know the direct temperature to keep it at and to keep it there. Come in a few times to stir it, okay, to let it come together. So I'm going to leave it to come to a boil. When it starts boiling, I will return. Okay, we are back. And you see the oats with the coconut milk has come to a boil. So you want to do now, you want to get your flame down as low as possible, because this will come right over. So if you notice here, you see the oats, you want to cook this oats until it comes together, until it is melting. You don't want to see the whole grain. That is how your oats porridge is properly cooked. You don't want to see the grains them. And this one did say organic. So you want to keep stirring. At this point, I've got here, it's not fully a teaspoon of flax seed. I'm going to put it in there. And we are going to continue stirring around until we get this thing comes together with a body. When it comes together with that body, I'm going to come back to show you how you will apply. The next milk is going to be the evaporated milk, and I'll come back to show you. Must soon come. Okay, family, we are back. And look at how the constant stirring. Look at how the oats is coming together. How it is breaking down whilst it's staying. You know, look at it. And with that coconut milk and all of that. Now, it is time for us to add about a half tin of this evaporated milk. Also, we're going to be adding at this point a tablespoon of vanilla. Remember, oats porridge is something that is, it is a really mild porridge. Okay? So you don't have to go too crazy with a lot of cinnamon. And we're going to add a little cinnamon, but I'll show you how and also when. So you want to leave it at this and continue coming a few times to give it some more stir whilst this oats break down some more. So this is how it looks with the added evaporated milk. So you also now can get your flame up a bit and you continue with your stirring. So when at that point when we are ready, at the point the next milk will be the condensed milk. Therefore, when we are adding the condensed milk, this thing will be finished because the condensed milk is the sweetener. When we're sweetening, the flame will or should be off. So when you see us next, we'll be sweetening. This porridge will be finished cooking and we'll be adding our sweetener. Then I'll show you how the finished look of the oats, how it breaks down, how it look. Now soon come. Okay, now family, we are down to the lowest on our flame, and I want to show you how the oats has broken down in the coconut milk with a constant stirring, not really constant but occasional stirring. So you want to turn it off right here and right now. And the consistency of your oats porridge, it depends on you. You want to make sure, remember, you don't add any salt. Normally I would never put salt in my oats porridge, but I've used the coconut milk, so I'm going to put a little salt. We're going to be sweetening right now, so we're going to be putting in some condensed milk. Do you don't have to do nobody, just do you. Whilst I do that, I also think this is the perfect time to add my little salt to make it get distributed all through with the condensed milk. I'm going to be continuing this. I'm sweetening. Remember, I've turned off the flame. If you feel like if it's too thick for you, you could also put a little more evaporated milk, depending on you. Depends. Some people like their oats porridge thin. Some people like it thick. I like mine thick. So does camera girl. She's waiting on her porridge because we have done this video for you to see, and it is also our breakfast. So at this point, we're just going to be pouring from our pot right onto our bowl right here. Look at me here. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all, to your Christmas morning breakfast table. It is this good body oats porridge. Look at me here now. It does want a little garnish. Look at me here. This is when you will put your little cinnamon powder. Don't go too crazy. This oats porridge, it don't love too much stress. You see what I'm saying? It is to release stress in your body. So that is how you do it. We garnish it with some cinnamon powder. Put the camera upon me, camera girl. Now, when you're going to be heating, you're just going to be using your spoon to incorporate your little cinnamon powder. And this is your perfect oats porridge. Good body, 3 milk, oats porridge. You saw me. I did it from scratch. Camera girl, shoot them up now. Shoot them up. Shoot them up. With the heat coming out and all of that. And with the flaxseed in there. I always put my, not always. You can put your flaxseed at the end. You can also put some crushed or some powdered flaxseed or whatever. But do you, don't do me. Now, if you have liked this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. You don't know me have throat problem this time. Don't worry, I'm good, man. Make sure you're subscribed. Stay subscribed. This is the Jamaican cooking journey. All the information that you'd like for us, you'd want our cash shop, email, PayPal, we have stopped taking international cake orders, so that's out of it. Okay, so it will be in the description of the video. Debbie from Donga Yard, bless, no stress.